Hello guys, how you doing today? We're going to play some assault battles, and we're going to play them on random. So for the past like 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos, I've actually been trying quite a bit. I've been trying to do lots of winning games, and in fact, somebody told me that they're legit unsubscribing to me because my videos are either too hard to follow or don't help them win games, which is kind of counterintuitive to what I normally hear. Normally I hear, you know, you're super awesome, thank you so much, you've helped me win so many games, and then sometimes I just hear the complete opposite, which is kind of sad. So if you have any suggestions for me on how I can play a little bit better, go right ahead. So we're going to just play random, doesn't really matter what it is, and we got really good towers for playing random. I mean, boomerang cannon is pretty much all we need. We got the dartling gun, which is just helping out quite a bit if we need it for camo balloons, but I think what we're going to do is probably just stick with the monkey village. Monkey Village is going to be our full camo detection for this level, because otherwise I'd have to get a laser cannon for full camo detection. I don't feel like getting a laser cannon here. So we could play it kind of fancy. We could play it kind of fancy and go for like a laser cannon or something, or like a dartling gun. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to play hardcore today. At least not hardcore, but I'm going to play pretty... I'm going to try and win. Basically put it that way. I'm going to try and win this game. So we're going to put our cannon. See if you notice it. If you leave it on first, often it misses like that. Leaving it on close will actually make it miss a lot less and do a lot more damage. Now if you're noticing, he has the exact same strategy as me. Cannon and boomerang. And that is a really, really good setup for this level. Placement on his part, I don't think it's bad. I think it could be a little bit better. I don't even know if my placement's perfect or anything. But, the reason that I do like his boomerang placement is that on this side, if he's on the right side over here, his boomerang placement is probably even better than mine, actually. Because I don't really like this spot. For whatever reason, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it actually does miss a little bit, especially if you're lagging compared to the other spot. But what happens is his boomerangs can actually hook around right over through here. His first shot goes through here, and then they hook all the way down here, which means you're going to get more popping power down here than up here, which is actually kind of important. So anyways, let's just... He's going for a 2-3 boomerang, and we're going for basically the exact same thing. So let's just get our 0-3. Let's just sell our cannon and get our 1, 2, and 3, and 2. So now we got a 2-3 boomerang. Make sure you put this guy in last, and then go more economy. So it was a little bit of a mistake there. I accidentally upgraded my cannon instead of selling it. New cake mistake, I understand. Lots of things are going on right now. Got a bunch of action here trying to talk to you guys. Easy to make mistakes, but try and keep those to a minimum as much as possible. Those simple mistakes are what usually cost us the game. So we both pretty much did almost the same thing. He lost a little bit more lives than me. He's down like 29 lives, and I am down only about 9 lives. So I'm ahead. So anyways, I should just keep sending out these balloons as much as possible. Just send out balloons, economy balloons, and some people get mistaken just a little bit, and they try and say that pinks are worth just as much as blues for economy. Completely false, because blues have a faster cooldown, so you can send out a lot more of those guys out. Now, level 6 is not a big deal. Even if he sends out blacks or something like that, he cannot do any damage versus me, and if he does, it's just a very, very small amount. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of chill here with my 2-3 boomerang. That's more than enough popping power. In fact, we cannot actually take him down with... I think even regrow yellows are a pretty big problem for him. Are like not going to be a huge problem for him. So we're actually going to stop with our economy right now. I think this is a pretty solid amount. If he keeps sending out more balloons against me, I'm going to have to try and rush him. But he is not sending out lots of balloons, so you kind of have to pay attention to that kind of stuff. And if he does start sending out balloons versus me, I'll just get a really quick 3-0 boomerang or something like that. I did stop sending out balloons quite early against him, so now I do have quite a bit of money. So yeah, I am a terrible talker while I'm typing, so I just kind of... I'm sorry. I can't really do anything about it. So he didn't really waste money. He just got a lot of economy with those guys. So now he pretty much has no money right now. So we're going to go for a quick regrow yellow rush. Not all the way. I'm just going to try and send out quite a bit and see if we can actually do any damage to this guy. And it looks like we did quite a bit of damage, but it's not a full kill on him. So now we did a lot of damage to him, so that's very good. We did almost 100 lives of damage so far in totality. But it is coming up level 12 and 13. He has more economy than me right now, and I do actually have no mortar. I have to go with a monkey village for camo detection. So monkey village for camo detection, extremely expensive. We only have one more round to actually get our full camo detection up. He has no camo detection right now, so if we need to, I will just rush him with camo pinks. So really fast camo pinks, And I don't know if he's going to be able to get it up in time. Will he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, we are victorious. So he wasted just a little bit too much money on level like 9, 10, 11 with those yellow balloons. And he would have got a much better economy in the late game. But for right now, I had him, and I noticed that he didn't have enough camo detection in time. So I just kind of sacrificed my camo detection to try and rush him because I had the more lives. So let's do a quick battle again. We're playing on assault mode. That was a pretty good game. He's one of my friends. I talk to him on Skype every once in a while. And stuff like that. Oh, we're rematching, I guess. So rematch. We're gonna do random again. See what we can do. We got cannons, dartlings, ninjas, and ice towers, which is not that great of a combination. We're gonna have to do the same thing. We're gonna have to do what we did on like something like Hydro Dam, which is get a laser cannon probably on level 13. Or an Arctic Wind. Arctic Wind and 4-2 cannons are possible, but that means you have to go quite a bit for economy. So, let's keep this up, guys. Let's start off with a cannon. Yeah, cannon action. Put it right about here. Put it on close. And that should be good. Now that actually will help us survive for quite a few rounds here. We can just get a frag bomb action if he does start sending out red balloons. So first thing you gotta do is just start sending out a bunch of red balloons. So we're gonna send out a bunch of red balloons, and he is indeed doing the same thing versus us, but I upgraded to frag bombs, and we should be okay for a little while. We might lose a couple lives here and there, but overall it shouldn't be a big deal at all, guys. Cannons, especially with frag bombs, can actually take out a lot of balloons. Look at that, we're having no problems. Even on the next level, level 3 and 4, we probably won't lose very many lives, even with those green balloons coming at us. So these green balloons may get, maybe 1 or 2 of them get through, but overall it's actually not, oh man, 5 lives! So we just lost 5 lives there. I did not think we were going to lose that many. I think it was more of just a timing thing that we actually just kind of had a little itty bitty mistake with that. But overall, like I said, not a big deal for the lives. So the next level, he's getting ready for it. He's got his 2-3 boomerang up, so, or at least a 0-3. And the first thing I'm going to do is, guess what? Cluster bomb. So he's going to try and rush me with those pink balloons, but the cluster bomb should actually be able to deal with those pink balloons fairly easily, especially if you have a 3-1 cannon instead of just a 3-0. So pink balloons are doing absolutely nothing versus me. If they are losing 1 or 2 lives, we're actually making him not get enough economy, so we're actually helping yourselves out with that. So now the next thing is, make sure you have something to pop the blacks for level 6. So we can go with a Dartling gun or a ninja, and you know my opinion on ninjas, guys. Don't do it. So could go with some ice towers. Get some sort of like 2-1, 2-2 something ice tower. Not worth it in my opinion. So I'm just gonna save up for the Dartling gun. It's gonna hurt my economy just a little bit, but I pretty much need to do it. So we need to save up just a little bit more money. And the thing about the Dartling guns is all we need to do is pop the blacks. So I'm actually gonna position it kind of weird, and I might sell it and put it in a different place a little bit later in the game. But for now, this is what I need to do, and I'm basically just going to upgrade it to 1-0 just to pop the blacks. I need it to be accurate, but I don't need a lot of popping power. So basically, I'm doing things a little bit different than what I normally tell you guys. Normally, I tell you guys get a 0-1 first, almost always, if you're going to get a Dartling gun in any sort of upgrade. But a little bit less important right now because my cluster bomb does a lot of popping power, but I just need to be accurate with my popping power. I need to pop those blacks. But he's not sending out any blacks versus me because he understands that I don't have the weakness anymore. He's just going mostly economy, which is indeed the smart thing to do again. So, okay, now he's trying to send out some blacks versus me, so I just need to be accurate with my shots a little bit here, guys. Just make sure you keep popping those black balloons. And he's trying to mix them up a little bit on me, trying to, like, send out some greens in between the blacks and stuff, and that's not really going to help him out too much. If you're noticing, I'm doing fairly well with my accuracy on these black balloons. I'm actually able to pop pretty much all of them, I think. I don't think I missed any yet. And the only reason it looks like I'm having like a little bit of a hard time is because he is mixing them. But, I mean, that's like, again, the smart thing to do. He's doing a really good job with these black balloons and mixing them. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to start saving up my monies. I need to save them up because guess what? The only full camera detection I can have is a laser cannon. Other than that, pretty much got nothing on him. Now, I could try and rush him again with like some more regrow balloons or something. But I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to kind of wait it out, because you know what, I think I can actually beat him with a solid rush on level 12 or something, because look what he's doing. He's keep trying to send out these balloons. He's going too much economy again. And it's just going to end up hurting him in the long run, I think. So now he's actually getting these blacks almost through my defense almost, which is kind of crazy. But I do have a really solid amount of money right now. I do have over $3,000, so if I could just hold off till I can get a laser cannon, I'll be totally fine. And it makes him keep trying to spend his money against me, and it's really not doing much at all. So now there's more black balloons pretty much everywhere. So I need to actually just upgrade this guy. Let's get a 1. Oops. We lost quite a few lives there. That's okay. Not a huge deal. But he doesn't have camo detection again, guys. So we're just going to send out camo and pinks right away. Camo, pinks. I think he doesn't have enough money to buy any of those stuff. We're just going to send out that many because that'll actually kill him. But he got his camo detection in time. So the next thing to do is just send out regrow balloons. So regrow balloons like crazy. And we might be able to overrun him because all he has is this 3-0 boomerang. And he's trying to get his 2-3 boomerang back. But he's getting 2 3-0 boomerangs. Oh my goodness, this is just crazy intense right now. What are we going to do? He could send out some camo balloons against me and actually overrun me. Or pretty much anything right now we could send at me will overrun me. But he does have a decently solid defense right now. So this game is just kind of crazy. I don't even know what to do at the moment. If I got a laser cannon, I could defend versus most things, but I don't want to sell my cannon to get that laser cannon. So I'm just going to kind of hold off for a little while and see if we can rush him in just a little while. We're going to send out a couple ceramics against him on the next level. So that's the next plan here, guys. Send out a couple of regrow ceramics. Send out like 3 of them. That's all we need, I'm thinking. So 3 regrow ceramics. He might be doing the same thing against me. Not even sure. But the 4-2 cannon does help out a lot versus those regrow ceramics. It's usually just the 3-0 boomerangs that are actually the main problem with those guys. So now I'm going to actually upgrade this all the way to a laser cannon. Hopefully we can pop some of these guys. And he did pop all of the ones that I sent against him. So this is just a crazy good game right now, guys. I don't even know what to tell you at the moment. I'd like to get at least a 3-2 cannon, and a 4-2 cannon would be extremely nice right now. If I can get the money for it, I could actually survive these balloons. So now we get a 4-2 cannon here, and that should actually give me just enough popping power to actually survive. Hopefully, can we survive this rush? Oh my goodness, this is just plain ridiculous right now. Uh-oh, this is getting close, guys. This is getting extremely close. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I do have a little bit of money here, but he sent a giant rush versus me, and it did not work. I'm down to 11 lives right now. So, I mean, this is just plain ridiculous. I don't even know, like I said, I don't even know what to say right now. This is just a very intense game. And the next thing to do is probably just Moab rush him. He has a lot of 3-0 boomerangs, but he doesn't have enough Moab popping power. So, let's go with, you know what, he's got enough Moab popping power now, but now I need enough Moab popping power. So we're going to get a couple Dartling guns here, and that should be enough Moab popping power for us. That is enough Moab popping power for us to survive a few levels here. But like I said, we still don't have a bunch of popping power. That's the real problem. A bunch of popping power. Also, camo leads could be an issue. I do need to get an upgrade if he does send out camo leads. I don't think he understands that that's like a complete problem just yet. So our 4-2 cannon was just enough like popping power to help us survive those regrow ceramic rushes that he sent against us. I'm glad I got those just in time. I got that just in time, and I'm down to 11 lives. He's down to 67, which we hurt him kind of early on with those right on level 12 compared to our late game action right now. So the next thing to do is just try a BFB. Maybe we can get him with a BFB, but I'm really low on economy right now. But again, this is also a regrow BFB, so it might be enough to actually kill him. He's sending out a bunch of Moabs versus me. So we're going to pop these Moabs very, very fast and get these regrow balloons popped as fast as possible. Aiming down like this is probably one of the best things to do. Oh, these regrow balloons are getting through! No! We lost the game! That was a very intense game though, guys, and I am just going to end it here. Both these games against YoYo, I don't really know how to pronounce that, were fantastic. And hopefully you guys learned something on how to survive with these random towers. Hopefully you just thought this was kind of interesting, and I will hopefully upload some more battles for you guys pretty darn soon. That's all I got for you. Have a great day.